what time it is?
What time is it, man?
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Beatdown. I'm your host, Class. This is my co-host,
Mr. J.
And we're back at it again, where two universes collide. And on this great episode, we have our 7th round of the tournament. This tournament has been getting crazy. We've gotten a lot of, I got to thank all our supporters on YouTube who have been leaving down in the comment section hashtags. We've actually gotten people to do it. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys.
Yeah, it's been working.
Yeah, it's amazing. And now we already got our couple people who already won on the other tournaments. We're not going to go through that list right now. We're just going to go through the 7th round. And you know what? I'm going to just ask, do you want to go first or should I?
I'll let you go first.
All right. So I will be representing on this 7th round of our tournament, DC's Supergirl.
Well, there's always the low-tech way.
All right. Let's get real, people. She's going against something that is hands down probably one of the toughest fights she'll probably have in her life, and that is the Scarlet Witch. Let's not forget, she has immense power beyond any level. She's an Omega level mutant, and she is the daughter of Magneto, if you don't already know that, okay? In the Marvel universe, they don't mention it because there's a technical lawsuit issue, like, oh, you can't say that because but whatever. At this point, Scarlet Witch is a mutant. She has incredible power, immense strength. She's an unstoppable force. So you gotta bring a gladiator. You gotta bring Dave versus Goliath in this type of situation. And I gotta give Supergirl the one to take on this battle. Now, Supergirl, if you don't know who Supergirl is, come on, guys. Let's get real. It's pretty obvious. Superman's cousin. Actually, it's not that obvious, but the fact that it seems super related. Yeah. Anyway, Supergirl has the same abilities as Superman, but just a slight bit more. Apparently, she is a little bit faster than Superman when it comes to flight, and she might be stronger than Superman. And that's saying a lot because Superman is the original OG. Superman is the guy that they would call the heavy hitter in the DC comic realm. So she is a tough opponent to beat. Going against Scarlet Witch, it's not going to be so simple. Scarlet Witch has a lot of abilities to throw a lot of things at her. Hell, she can probably even take her to another dimension if she wants to. This would be a really difficult fight. There's no doubt about it. But Supergirl, the best thing about Supergirl is what she has in her own arsenal, what she possesses herself. She has immense super strength beyond compare. She can lift a jet. She has super speed. She can fly. She can throw frostbites. She can throw heat vision. She has everything that really would be a challenge to go against. So even if Scarlet Witch throws anything at her, here's the challenging part about it. Scarlet Witch might be able to throw things, but Supergirl is going to be able to dish anything she throws at her because Supergirl can take a nuclear bomb. Supergirl can take a building thrown at her. Supergirl can take anything. As long as there's no kryptonite in existence at that particular moment, Supergirl's got Scarlet Witch, and I'm kind of on the ropes in this essence because Scarlet Witch does have incredible power, but Supergirl does also have her own incredible power, which is the sun. As long as she's solar power, as long as she continues to absorb the energy from the sun, as long as she keeps taking the energy from the sun, she will continue to keep going and throwing every ability she has to. Now, the only way I believe Supergirl could win this fight for sure, with no question about it, is she has to stay in the home front, which is the planet she's currently in. She's either got to be there, or she's got to be somewhere she's familiar with. Even outside of the space, in Galaxy, she's fine there too. But as far as any other dimension, she would have a challenge with that. Supergirl's not afraid of anything. She took down Darkseid and stuff like that, so she's not afraid to go into another dimension or another universe. But let's get real. Scarlet Witch does have more experience in that. So Supergirl would be out of her element when it comes to that type of fight. So Supergirl has to go with all the speed she got. Now, hand-to-hand, fist-to-fist, I got to think Supergirl's got Scarlet Witch, like, numbered. She can throw down with her, punch her a million times with super speed, super strength, even throw laser at her eyes at one particular moment if she wanted to. Scarlet Witch might have the ability to use a certain force field, but a lot of strength and force coming right at you, especially Supergirl in certain speeds, I think she's going to be able to break through that shield. Supergirl is tough as nails. So my argument is Supergirl is going to be able to take this to the home front and win it as long as she stays in the planet or she stays outside of it. She's got the ability there. She'll be able to beat Scarlet Witch hand to hand, mano a mano, because she'll be able to go face to face with her. That's going to be her winning way, is trying to beat her confronting face to face. If she gets out of the element, then there's an issue. If she gets into another dimension or something, there might be an issue. Other than that, Scarlet Witch pretty much met her match.
Well, all right. I will have the joy of representing Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch.
I'd like you to meet the Scarlet Witch.
Now, as he's already mentioned, if Supergirl stays in the area or on Earth, anywhere where there's a sun, she's gonna have Wanda's number. Now, that may be, that may not be, but obviously I have to say that it won't. But pretty much all Wanda has to do, there's a couple things. She could wish Supergirl away. All she really has to do is be like, no more Supergirl. Gone. Or she can wish away the sun. She can transport her somewhere where there is no sun. I mean, that's going to have to be her big advantage. Supergirl can do all these impressive things physically, yes, but like he said, while there's the sun around to replenish her strength. If there is no sun, that battery is going to run out. And Wanda, I'm pretty sure, has enough power and enough juice in her to wear her down. As you've seen in the MCU, she's pretty much beaten Thanos almost with one hand. And then in the comic book versions, she's been able to stand up to people who have the Phoenix Force. Now, I want to say slightly that people who have even just a fifth of the Phoenix Force might be equally as strong as a Kryptonian, but we don't really want to get into that argument. So, she can wish her away, she can transport it to somewhere where there is no sun. That would be her key advantage if she could do that. Or I believe she could magically maybe conjure, kryptonite, or transport her to somewhere where there's kryptonite everywhere to weaken her. So there's a couple things I think Wanda can do, to win this fight. Obviously, one of the things I've already said a bunch of times, transport her somewhere where there is no sun, transport her somewhere there's a bunch of kryptonite. But, I'm not 100% sure how strong Kryptonians' mental resistance is. I do believe they have mental resistance to telekinesis, and they do, huh?
They have an incredible durability against that type of stuff. Because unless it's but magic, however.
Yeah, they don't. See, I know Superman has no resistance towards magic. I'm not sure about Supergirl. As he said already, there's, they differ. There's things that she's resisted to that he's not, and, there's points and areas where she's stronger and faster than Superman. So, I'm not 100%. I know they're very durable, as he's already mentioned. But against someone like Wanda Maximoff and someone who has that strength and as well as her chaos magic, I think she's got Supergirl's number in this one.
All right. Well, look, guys. sometimes we can make the argument as much as we can, but the reality is it's not always going to be up to us to decide who goes into the next round. Unfortunately, we are so gracious enough to have you guys now volunteering your time to hashtag the characters we have.
Yeah, that's been a big help.
You really do help us a lot with that. So obviously, as far as the voting concerns, you guys know how to hashtag. You hashtag if you want to vote for my character, you obviously want to hashtag Supergirl. And if you want to vote for my boy's character, what would you hashtag, my brother?
Hashtag Scarlet Witch.
All right, so before we end this on a note, let's make our last compelling argument. You want to start first, bro?
She's gonna have to transport her somewhere where there's no sun. Wear her down, beat her down, and not let her recover.
Yeah,
teleportation is the key, I guess.
Yeah, I think isolation is the key in that fight. Like, for Supergirl to lose for sure, it's got to be in isolation away from the sun, because obviously Kryptonians thrive on the sun. Get rid of the sun, bam, that's an issue. Supergirl could get weak. Scarlet Witch can get stronger. There's really no win in that fight. My argument being is that Supergirl, because of the speed she has, she's going to do this quickly. She's going to want to eliminate Scarlet Witch as soon as possible with everything she's got and go face to face with her in order to take her down officially. If she goes distance, Scarlet Witch has plenty of time to think something up, conjure something up. But if there's a mano-a-mano, face-to-face type of interaction, there's a chance Scarlet Witch might not be able to beat this, or might not be able to go past or win this, and it's going to be Supergirl that might take over and win this fight. That was like tongue twister. But anyways, besides the point, really appreciate everybody who supports us. Thank you guys so much, and
leave your hashtags below.
Yeah, and if you guys like this episode, you guys know what to do. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.